All right. Hey, Jeremiah, how you doing? I'm doing good, man. Hopefully you are too. Shadow, thanks for being here. One of you guys were the first to like. I appreciate both of you guys for being here. Okay. Good. Awesome, man. Yep, hopefully you guys are having a good Saturday. Guy, how you doing, bud? Man, you're finding the good deals, dude. That's awesome. Awesome. All right. I did throw up some new Legos. People seem to like that, so I just threw them up there. They're just sitting in a box anyway, so anyway. Just got back from a fall festival at church. Nice, dude. That's awesome. I will probably take the kids to one of those pretty soon. Now, we should get a few more people in here in a couple minutes. Normally takes a second, but anyway. Let's see, there's something I was going to do. I can't remember what, though. Okay, you got a deer this morning with a crossbow. Dude, you've had an eventful day. That's awesome, man. I need to do some hunting. Hey, Manuel, thanks so much, man. I appreciate you. I haven't heard what's going on in Oregon, though. So, Paul Wig, how you doing? Can't stop finding deals and I lack self-control. Guy, you got to do what you got to do. And that's honestly what got me all this stuff. Is that I kept finding stuff and I was like, I gotta get it. So, are you really shadowed? Hey, that's really kind of you, man. I really appreciate that. Seriously. Yeah, I'll definitely feature it on the channel for sure. Oldest gun is this old Japanese matchlock right here. It's like 1700s. Here, I'm gonna move this cord. It's kind of in the way. One sec, I will move that real quick. Make it look a little bit less messy in here, I guess. It is a little bit chaotic in this room, though. I'm always like, yeah, exactly. Not gonna lie, dude, it's addicting. Finding the deals are so much fun. I haven't found a good one in a little bit, so I'm gonna have to go back and. Okay, Carlos, you got the dad jokes, man. Dogs can't operate an MRI machine, but cats can. Nice, dude. I'm gonna have to use that one. Madeline, they're all real. All real. The only ones that are not real, I've got a couple of BB guns back there. Those are not. Let's see. Busy. Yeah, we got some good stuff, I think. Yeah, no, a Bowie knife for display would be awesome, dude. I could probably put a Bowie knife somewhere right there. But yeah. Hear me. Show me a grand. It is right there. M1 grand. Anytime we get super chats, we do a ping with it. Telling you the Facebook groups go hard sometimes. I keep looking for good Facebook groups around me. I haven't found any yet. I'm gonna have to keep looking. Favorite World War II gun. One of my favorites that I've got is this SVT-40. Texas Red, Jesus loves you. Completely agree. Love Jesus. Jesus changed my life for sure. Can I shoot one, please? Not on a live stream, sadly, but I can when I go to the range. Got lots of videos on the channel where I do that. Quinn, thanks for being back, bud. How many? I got about 100. Right around 100. Well, more like 90 something, but we'll get there soon enough. Let's see. I don't like school. It always gets me triggered. Isaac, just keep going, man. You're almost there, dude. School will pass. It actually goes by a lot quicker than you think. So, yeah, no worries, Shadow. Yeah, that'd be awesome, dude. Love to feature it. Should get an MMP. I definitely agree. Christian, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Nick, I almost read your name, dude. Thanks for being here too. Total investment, probably 80K, 90K. That's, I think, what everything's worth. Now, as far as what I spent on it, probably half that, something like that. You almost got me, dude. You almost did. People always say like, hey, can you shout out my name? I fell for it once. But thankfully it wasn't like your name. That would be really bad. Imagine bringing these to show and tell at school. Dude, that'd be wild. No, Christian, it's okay, man. If you want, it's totally fine if you're not into guns. If you got any questions, throw it in the chat. I'll do my best to answer it. Not a expert by any means, but yeah. She loved me on payday. That, first off, great name. But yeah, I definitely agree. These tend to go up in value. I haven't seen them ever really go down in value, at least the old stuff. Nice, Quinn. What's your oldest one? Is this Japanese matchlock right here. old samurai musket, 1700s. No actual AKMs, Mysterio. The only ones I've got AK-wise is a Sestava M70. Got that PSA Stizen right there. And a Romanian PSO. All right. If you guys got any questions, throw it in the chat. Thanks, everybody, for subscribing. I see that number going up. I do appreciate you guys. We do have some new Legos out. I kind of put some more up over here. So, all right. Do I have a 15 caliber? I don't think so. No. How about the Lego collection? Yeah, I got some new stuff out here, dude. Definitely spent a couple thousand beans on the Legos. I've got a lot more Legos, so. But, do you have anything from World War I? I do. I'll show you. I've got this P14 Enfield right there. Also this Gewehr 88. Ross Rifle Mark II. It's a 303 Canadian rifle. I've got this 1911. It's a World War I Colt U.S. Army made in 1917. So yeah. Sorry guys. For some reason my chat didn't keep going. Aaron, yeah, anytime we get super chats or gifts or anything, we do a M1 Garand ping. The sub next to the PCC next to the Keltec is a B&T GHM9. Monarch, yeah, man, you're not wrong. The one on the top of the rail with the scope, that is an HK SR9T. Kind of like a PSG-1. It's got PSG-1 parts and all that. Most modern gun, probably my Daniel Defense AR right there. Oh my gosh, 111, 10. My brain is not working. I don't have that though. Moto, thanks so much, man. I love the B&T. So, let's see, Sam. I couldn't get rid of any of these, to be honest. This is just my personal collection. So yeah. All right. I do have a Gewehr, Mr. Max. I've got one right there. Gewehr 43. No 32. Well, this one's a 32 rimfire, Nathan. It's a 1864 Smith & Wesson Model 2 Army. Go back to 1911, right there, 1911. Colt U.S. Army, made in 1917. Is an Ambu ammo rare? It's kind of harder to come by. Yeah, it's not super easy to find, so. The Lugers, what year are they? So this one has 0 markings at all. I'm very confused by it. Maybe a sneak Luger or something. And then this one right here, it says 1916 DWM, but I have a feeling people just threw some parts on there. It's got the artillery Luger sights right there, and then also the regular P08 sights on the back. So, all right, nice collection. Hey, thanks so much. Smith & Wesson, yes. Wesson Smith, we got that right there. 1864 Smith & Wesson Model 2. Okay, yeah, makes sense. I kind of figured so, Wesson. What was the oldest gun? I've got this old Japanese Maxlock right there. Mauser model 1914, none of those, but I've got a 1916 model Spanish Mauser. No, Bentley, I haven't seen that. I'll have to check that out. I do like B&T, so I'll have to look into it. No HK416s, though. I don't blame you. These are nice. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that, Sam. What's the newest one that I have? Kelly, the newest one is the Colt Python. Got that about a month ago. It's a 357 Magnum revolver. Now, like the newest, like modern, would probably be that Daniel Defense rifle right there. That's what I would say. Maybe my Glock. I've got a couple of Glocks, something like that. Yep, got a Glock 19 and a Glock 21. Also a Glock 26, but I don't have it with me. Not out or anything, so. Anything from American Civil War. That right there, 1864 Smith & Wesson Model 2, as well as the Colt rifled musket right here, also 1862. All right, Winchester lever action. No Winchesters, but I do have a Heritage Settler in 22. And an Uberti 1873 clone. It's in 45 Colt. How many guns in total? Probably, we're getting close to 100. I'm trying to think. I think we're at like 90 something. Timothy, thanks so much. I appreciate you. API? I don't think I have any API. Do I collect any cannons? I'd love to have a cannon. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. Guys, thanks for almost at 73K, 100. I appreciate each and every one of you. We just hit 73K today. I appreciate you. This is a World War II, I think, German Stahlhelm, and a U.S. World War II Navy Talker helmet. I got that when I was stationed out in Hawaii. How many AKs? Kelly, I've got one, I guess, real AK, I would say. It's a Stava M70. This one down here is a clone, the PSA Stuyzen. So I don't really count that one. And I guess this one is more like an AK. This one's a Romanian PSL. So it looks like a Dragunov, guys, but it's not really. But yeah. What do I think of the French Army? I've never actually interacted with any of the French Army or anything, but I'd love to have a FAMAS. I would not mind. Check fold, I have no idea, buddy. No Scars, Billy Ray. Single action revolver. Got a couple of 22s right here. Heritage Rough Rider, Heritage Barkeep. And these are for my kids right here. These little KSA crickets. I teach them rifle marksmanship with it. You want to see the M16. So it's actually a Colt SP1. So it's a civilian version of the M16. It is a pre-ban made in 1972. So anyway. 22 perfect for birds. Yeah, absolutely. Revolvers. I've got a few. I've got this Rock Island Armory M206. I've got these ones right here. There's the Judge, Taurus Judge. A few other things, guys. Guys, thanks for 73K from 100. I do appreciate it. Yes, we do have the Gold Desert Eagle. It's a little bit ridiculous, guys, but I like it. Any shotguns? A lot of shotguns. My favorite by far is this Trink shotgun right here. Winchester Model 1200. Any Soviet stuff? I've got some Soviet stuff, about 8 Mosins. Most of them are Soviet. This one is not. This is an Imperial Mosin from 1898. SVT-40, I don't know if I said that, but that's also Soviet World War II. But yeah. You don't know how much it costs? Nicolas Cage, I have no idea, bud. No grease guns. Nice rifle, bro. Thanks, Hunter. I appreciate you. Thanks, guys, for being here. I really do appreciate all you guys. Cool ARX. I love the ARX. It's a ton of fun. Have I ever had a chance to shoot a 50 cal machine gun? Oh, I haven't. I almost shot a 50 cal in basic, but the tracers or whatever lit the range on fire, so we couldn't shoot it. But yeah. Show us your favorite gun. Favorite gun. I'm trying to think. Favorite gun. I really love taking this trapdoor rifle right there to the range. So much fun. What gun would I use in a zombie apocalypse? We've got that right there is probably what I take, the SP1. Now I have that shovel in my garage. Nice, dude. The E-tool, is that what you're talking about? The E-tool is pretty good. Nothing used in Rhodesia. Let's see. Blarney, thanks for being here. I do appreciate you. I'm back, y'all. Troy, thanks for being back. I have not tried any super safeties yet, but I probably will. Okay, B&T came out with a Bison too. I'll have to look it up, Bentley, for sure. Favorite German gun? Probably the Lugers. I love taking those to the range. Those are a ton of fun. Thoughts on the High Point? Not gonna lie, mine runs pretty well. It's a C9. Am I gonna carry it? No. I'm not gonna use it for home defense or self-defense, but I'll take it to the range every now and then. Oh, check. Okay, now I see what you mean. You're talking about the Desert Eagle. Sorry, bud. Yeah, this is about 3,600 beans is what I got it for a couple years ago. I have to say beans because YouTube is weird. So I think you catch my drift, though. M1A1. I don't have an M1A1. I do have an M1 Carbine, M1 Garand. The A1, M1A1. Is that the paratrooper model? Or am I wrong on that? Is it normal to store air guns and airsoft guns in gun safe cabinets? I mean, you could. There's nothing wrong with it. For sure. Americans are so lucky. Hey, HSC, I appreciate you. How do you like the hold-up systems? I'm building a vault room and I'm looking for a good rack system to do something like this. PWR. I love hold-up stuff. Full disclosure, they sent this to me for review. I don't get kickbacks or anything. I really do like it. It's good quality. I try not to I don't push anything on you guys that I don't believe in. This I do believe in. Hold-up displays have some good products. You can reach out to them, mention me, the Arms Room. They'll give you a discount. But like I said, I don't get kickbacks or nothing. Do I have a revolver? I do have some revolvers. I've got this Colt Army Special right here, made in 1913. We've got this 1864 Smith & Wesson Model 2. And let's see, the Colt Python, I really like that as well. But yeah. Glock 19, yes, that's what I carry right there. Glock 19. Okay, do I have a saber? No sabers. Now, if you're talking about swords, I do have this Japanese sword from World War II. Another shout out for me, and what's the oldest one? Blarney, yeah. Thanks for being here. 317 Blarney. Oldest one is this Japanese Maxlock right here. Very old. I do not have a PPSH, not yet. So, what's my favorite Glock? The Glock 19 is what I carry. I like that one a lot. There's lots of great options though, guys. Do I hunt? What is my go-to deer rifle? I haven't done a lot of hunting. The only hunting I've done was squirrel hunting, rabbit hunting when I was younger. I do plan to do some deer hunting. I'm not really sure what I would take. I feel like I've got too many options at this point. So, favorite one out of all the guns that I have. Favorite one. It's like kind of a hard one. I'll go rifle, shotgun, and pistol. I really like that SVT-40 for a rifle. For a shotgun, Winchester Model 1200. That's what I would pick. Handgun-wise, if I'm just like picking something just for fun, I'd probably go with the Desert Eagle. But for usefulness, Glock 19. So, let's see. Guns are cool. Killing animals for fun, not so much. Yeah, if I did do hunting, it would just be to eat the animal and stuff like that. So eventually I'll do that, but we'll see. Okay, Trick, you like the SVT? I do like the SVT, man. It's awesome. Any tips on how to maintain replica air guns, like prevent rust or humidity? You could probably do like a dehumidifier, maybe some gel silica packets, like desiccant stuff, things like that. So no lightsabers. I think I've got some Lego lightsabers somewhere. I think with Jedi Bob right there, but no real lightsabers or anything. High point for the memes, exactly. Aaron, thanks for being back. I appreciate you. Do I keep the safety on or off? I keep the safety off for, yeah. Understand it's a complex topic. Hunting, yeah, no, it is definitely a complex topic, for sure. World War II Russian rifle. SVT-40, right there. Love that thing. Got my 26X, and it's absolutely perfect. Nice, safely. That's awesome, dude. Do I have a C-RAM? I do not have a C-RAM, but I have seen C-RAMs work, like in action. That stuff is cool. Very cool. 243 marksman rifle. I do not have one of those, Jacob. Yeah, not yet. Jimmy, thanks. I like the wood stuff too, for sure. I do have an M1, Kyle. M1 Garand right there, World War II, as well as a M1 carbine. Hunter, I'd say pretty much all of them are on safety. I keep all of them unloaded, so I say pretty much all of them because there's so many different safety mechanisms that's possible I left something off, like the Desert Eagle. That one's not on safety. But I don't have any 50 Action Express ammo anymore. I need more, so anyway. Okay, good luck with your country. Thanks, man, I appreciate you. Favorite gun? There's a lot of good ones out there. Rifle-wise, I really like this SVT-40. As far as shotguns, I like this Winchester Model 1200. Handgun-wise, not gonna lie, I feel like Pablo Escobar anytime I take that to the range. The Gold Desert Eagle, 50 Action Express. Pretty ridiculous, but man, it's fun. AKs. I do have an AK, Jacob, right here. It's a Stava M70. And PSA Stizen and Romanian PSL. Let's see. Now, if someone breaks in, keep one by your side, always loaded, but unsafe. Yeah, for sure, Hunter. Absolutely. This one is loaded. This is my go-to right here. So that's the only one that's loaded. Actually, I take that back. That one is also loaded, so I keep both of these. I rotate between concealed carry and truck gun. This is the concealed carry. This is the truck gun. So, well, I say truck. I drive a Prius, so it is what it is. Got two HKs, that right there, HK SR9T, and then VP9SK. Those are the only two HKs. Okay, do you have any IWI guns? No, the closest thing would be that Magnum Research Desert Eagle. That's just because I think they used to make the Desert Eagle, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so details on the M1s. Yeah, so I've got an M1 carbine right here. This is a Underwood 1943, at least the barrel's dated 1943. This one, M1 carbine, oh my gosh, M1 Garand from Springfield 1944. Anytime we get super chats, we do a ping with this right here. Now, if there's any of these that you want me to rack or anything like that, mix sounds with, you can just send a super chat and I'll do that. But let's see, any muzzle loaders. So I've got this 1862 rifled musket from Colt. But yeah. What is the gun in your collection with the most recoil? Without a doubt, the Bond Arm Cyclops and 4570. That thing is insane. Insane. If you guys aren't familiar with the 4570, this is a 22 long rifle round. This is a 9mm, and this one's 4570. So it's pretty hefty, especially coming out of a handgun like that. Aren't AKs illegal? No, not illegal. Depends on where you're at, though. UK person here, can you buy any weapons in the US, like a M27, M249, or even a variant of the G36? Yes and no. So you can get a 249 saw, but it's going to be like a civilian version. Now, you could also probably get a full auto version. You're going to have to jump through a lot of hoops, though, as far as different licenses and stuff like that. It's a lot of paperwork you'd have to do. And you have to pretty much be almost like a dealer as far as, what is it, a class 3, guys? SOT, something like that. I'm not exactly sure, but I know it's not easy. Not easy to get that kind of stuff. You need to go to Arizona, bro. They have all the guns you can buy. Absolutely. I used to live in Arizona for a little bit. I'll go back at some point for sure. Do I have a late World War II German assault rifle? Are you talking about the STG-44? None of those, but what about the United States? Are AKs illegal? No, yeah, not illegal in the United States. Yeah. Hey, Pugmaster, how you doing, bud? Thanks for being here, buddy. I appreciate you. Yes, this is a Trent shotgun right here. Winchester Model 1200. Jimmy, exactly, yeah. You'll need to be your own FFL. Yeah, and there's certain things to all that. But yeah, any 22s, lots of 22s, guys. Case A crickets right here to teach my kids. Single shot bolt actions. Heritage Rough Rider, Heritage Barkeep, those are 22s as well. Jacob, thanks for subbing. I appreciate you guys. 73K, 150. You guys are the best. Do you have the Car 98? No Car 98s, not yet. I have a Gatling gun, but Nerf. Okay, nice. Awesome, bro. Thanks, Andy. I appreciate you. Planning on a 203 for that M16A2. So mine's a Colt SP1, but that would be pretty cool, man. Definitely would. I subbed. Kyle, thanks for subbing. I see you guys subscribing. I appreciate it. Favorite caliber to shoot? Besides 22. 22 is fun to just plink and it doesn't break the bank or anything. I really like doing 45-70 out of that Springfield trapdoor rifle. That thing's a ton of fun. And I don't know. Yeah, there's a 7.62x54 out of the SVT 40. That one's awesome too. I don't have an M9. I used to carry one in the Army. Man, I need to get one. I miss it. Any PCCs? Cody, I've got a few. B&T GHM9. We've got a Keltec Sub 9 and a PSA Stizen right there. How's the M9? I like the M9. I know some people didn't like it. I personally like it. Okay, what's the oldest in the collection? This old Japanese matchlock right here. Samurai musket from like 1700s. Let's see, Isaiah, I gotta remember where I came from, buddy. First handgun I shot was a High Point in 45, so I gotta remember my roots, man. Can't be a gun snob. I want to get a M9, but you have a recommendation which one I should get? Joe, I'm not really sure. I know there's like the 92F, 92FS, and stuff like that. I have no idea, to be honest. Super awesome collection. Rep numbers. How many have been passed down to you? How many have you, okay, bought and collected? So Ethan, I think I've got 3 that were given to me. My dad gave me a Mosin when I was like 13, 14. My granddad gave me his Glock right here that he carried as a police officer. And then there was a shotgun that was given to me as well. Other than that, all these I've collected on my own. So Anyway, Wild Hound 100 Years and 04 Fallujah. Yeah, definitely. Rager, yeah, you're not wrong, dude. Okay, your collection grows every day. Yeah, absolutely. Do I sleep with weapons? Not like in my hand or anything, but I have one kind of near me in case something goes bump in the night. So, Ethan, thanks, bud. I appreciate that. Hunter, have a great one. I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks so much. Okay, Jay, bro. I don't know, man. I'll probably get rid of some Mosins at some point, but I don't know. Maddie, yep, got the Desert Eagle right there. 50 Action Express, gold, tiger stripe. Ridiculous, but I like it. Got the original Yeet cannon. Exactly, Rich. Sure do. What's my next gun? I'm not sure yet. I'm definitely looking, scouting out what I can find, so hit me up, huge collector. Yeah, absolutely, Jay. For sure, dude. Love the Desert Eagle. Yeah, Desert Eagle's cool. I like it. All right. You should really try black powder. It's addictive. I've got some stuff for it. You can't really see, but there's some mini balls back there for the Colt rifled musket. I just need to take the plunge and actually get all the stuff I need. So, how much are Mosins worth? I've got to look, dude. I've got to look because they're going up. They're constantly going up. So, it's been a couple years since I got a Mosin, but okay. I've seen you pop up twice on my roll. Both times the D. Nice. Hey, have a great one, Maddie. Thanks so much. Glock 19. I do have a Glock 19 right there. That is my concealed carry gun. Also got a Glock 21 right there. What's that big barreled gun called? Big barreled gun called. Man, I don't. Are you talking about this? I know that looks kind of big. Steyr SPP, maybe? Is that what you're asking about, or? So I don't have a Hellcat, Ethan, but one of my good Army buddies let me shoot his at the range. I liked it. I've heard great things about the Hellcat. Any of you guys in here carry Hellcat? What do you guys think about it? Mango, thanks for being here, bud. What's up with the tiny hand? So this is our way around some of YouTube's rules. You can't touch any of these or pick any of these up. In the past, I used to use my regular hand to just point and be like, hey, this is a Marlin Model 2324. And the AI detection stuff would think that I picked something up. It's just easier for me to win an appeal when I say, hey, this is a fake hand, so I didn't touch anything. That's the only reason I do it. Anyway, semi-auto shotguns. So I think I've got two. This one right here is Remington Model 11, World War II riot gun. And this right here is an SDS Lynx, the Saiga 12 clone. This is a Chinese clone, though. I do have a couple Arasakas. There's a Type 38 right there with a Type 30 bayonet and a Type 99. That was sporterized, sadly. It is what it is. Okay, can we see a classic M16? So Shadow, mine is a civilian version. It's the Colt SP1 made in 1972. But yeah, it's essentially the same thing as an M16, just it can't do full auto. So, no green shirts yet, Mango. I'm still looking for it, dude. I don't know what on earth happened to it. Let's see. Jacob, no lasers on the Glock 19. I do have a weapon light. TLR1 from Streamlight. Daniel, thanks so much, man. Yeah, the Desert Eagle is pretty fun. I'll find it, though, Mango. Don't worry. I'm on the hunt for it. We do have a Krag rifle, Matt, right there. 30-40 Krag. Sporterized as well, sadly. I wish I had my M4 as well. Yeah, definitely. Show the TP9 again. Yeah, so mine is the Steyr SPP. So before B&T had the rights, Steyr made these. So the civilian version, this is the SPP. And the military version would be the TMP. Potato, I've got a Garand right there. M1 Garand. Yeah, Rager, I'm definitely curious to see. I haven't got my hands on any of the next-gen rifles or anything, the XM7 or anything, but we'll see eventually. No RPGs, not yet. I kind of want to get like an actual de-milled one and just mount it up there. I think it'd be kind of cool. Timothy, I do have this right here, Japanese World War II NCO sword, a Type 95. I do, yeah, Rodney, I definitely want to get some IR stuff at some point, but do you reload? How do you keep up with ammo? Yeah, I need to reload, to be honest, especially for like random things. 32 rimfire right there, and then Probably that Stevens right there in 25 Stevens. So, let's see, Hooked. So yeah, this one was about 3,600 beans. I got that. What was that? 2022 maybe, something like that. It's been a couple of years, but I gotta say beans because YouTube is weird. Walther P38. I don't have one of those yet, but eventually. This one does. This is a weird one though. PHP MV9, a Croatian one, and it's essentially a Walther P38 and a Beretta 92 put together. And yes, yeah, the Desert Eagle is 50 Action Express. Okay, how do I reload rimfire? So outdoors, man, I need to look into it. I haven't even tried yet. So, okay, what's the worst gun I have? For now, the Hungarian PA63, just because it doesn't work. But I'll get it working soon. Hey, Ethan, thanks so much, man. Yeah, so Army, and I did active duty Army for about 9 years. Now in the National Guard, so I've been in total about 10. So, HK 770s, none of those yet. Okay, is that a Luger PO8? I've got a couple of Lugers. I don't know that they're original or anything, but there's one there, and there's one there. So it definitely has the artillery barrel, but I'm not sure if it's original. And this barrel is like shorter than that barrel, so I don't know, man. Not sure. Any Mini 14s? No Mini 14s, not yet. No 338s or anything. Let's see, David. Okay, perfect. Dude, OG, that's crazy, bud. That is crazy. Is that a PSL? Yes, I do have a Romanian PSL right there, 762 by 54R. But yeah. Nice, Rage. That's interesting, dude. No M249 saws. I have shot some in the Army, but I don't have any. What do I think about the World War II Luftwaffe shotguns? Are you talking about the drilling? I do want one. I almost got one a couple times, but man, they've went up over the years. That's for sure. So the PSG-1, mine is the poor man's version. This is the HK SR9T. So HK made these to try to skirt the assault weapons ban. And, well, they got banned anyway, so it's a pre-ban model. But these go for about 10K, so they're less than PSG-1s, but they're still kind of hard to come by. Let's see, J Diggity Dog. Yeah, no worries. I don't get guns on credit cards or nothing. That'd be crazy. Not fake, not a recording or anything like that. I understand it kind of looks a little crazy, but it's totally real. HK91, yeah, pretty much. It's essentially an HK91 with PSG-1 parts. So it's got the PSG-1 trigger pack, pistol grip, not bipod. Oh my gosh, buttstock, and it does have a bipod though, and the claw mount. So, do you have a revolver? Yeah, I definitely have a lot. Randy, surely that's not true. Are you talking about Pistol Pete, the YouTuber? Do you ship by FedEx? Yeah, I don't. This is just my personal collection. M1 carbine. I've got a M1 carbine right here, and M1 Garand right there. And in my opinion, you should get an STG-44. I'd love to have one. Those things are just crazy expensive. Do I have a 25 caliber? I do. I've got a 25 auto Phoenix Arms Raven right there. Do I think there's a good way to still have a bayonet today in a modern way, or is it too impractical now? I don't want to say like never. I'm just thinking like, I look at the conflicts today, like with Ukraine and Russia and stuff, and kind of mirroring some of like the World War I trench warfare stuff. Now obviously got FPV drones and stuff like that too. Maybe I don't know, man, maybe in a trench setting possibly, but besides that, I don't really know. I don't know. That's a good question. I have to really think on that. Do these still work? Yep, they still work. Pretty much all of them. The Gewehr 43 needs a little bit of work, so. What about a double barrel? I do have a double barrel Lefevre shotgun right there. Let's see, rack the Lee. So anytime we get super chats, I'll rack whatever you guys want, and I do an M1 Garand ping as like a thank you. So I'm 10 and have the strongest revolver in the world. Nice, dude. What do you have? I have many bayonets. I see you do too. Just was curious. Yeah, no, I think they're super cool. And I'm sure they could be useful at some point. That's for sure. Colt 45. I do have a Colt 45. It's a Colt U.S. Army, 1911, made in 1917. I do have a Krag. Right here's the Krag, 3040. Right there. Sporterized, sadly, but still cool. Lever actions. I've got a couple lever actions right here. Heritage Settler in 22 and a Uberti 1873 clone right there. It's in 45 Colt. And that's a Stevens falling block. No, you're good, Liam. You're good, man. Let's see. Do you have any Berettas? Do you have a Beretta ARX right there. And what was I going to say? Any Ross rifle? Yes, I do have a Ross rifle Mark II right there. 303. It's a cool one. I like it. Let's see. Black Rainbow has a great collection. Sad, absolutely. I collect mostly old stuff. I do have some new stuff too down here. But by and large, most of my stuff is old. So, anyway. But yeah, Black Rainbow's got an awesome channel, dude. Forgot the name. Hey, you're good, Jacob. No worries. No worries. Yes, Ross Rifle Colton. Ross Rifle is right here. Ross Rifle Mark II. Lee Navy. I don't think I have any of those. And you need to get a 1919 or M2. Yeah, I definitely do. Definitely do. Talk about the helmets. Yeah, so I've got a World War II U.S. Navy Talker helmet and I think it's World War II German helmet, Stahlhelm. So, Liam, thanks so much, man. Have a great night. I appreciate you. Guys, thanks for subscribing. I do appreciate all you guys. Not like Dragunov, it's a Romanian PSL. Berettas. I do have a Beretta ARX right there. So nothing full auto or anything, but yeah, no Tomahawks either. World War II submachine guns, no subs or anything like that. I'd love to, though. Shows the German helmet. Yeah, you got it. So here's a German helmet right here. Right there. I don't know if it's World War I, World War II. I'm not super sure. So, all right. No M60s. I'd love to have one, though. Yeah, there is a high point up there on the wall. Black Rainbow is sick, absolutely. Hey, have a good one, Sad. I appreciate you, man. World War I. Okay, nice, man. Well, I think that's even cooler. So, no M60s. I'd love to have one, though. Freaking love your collection. Thanks so much. I really do appreciate that. Let's see. AS Val. No AS Vals. Okay, the World War II German helmets look different. Okay, cool. I thought it was World War I. Somebody else said it was World War II, so, but I appreciate you. Nice, you hit 73K. I did hit 73K, guys. I think we'll probably hit 75K pretty soon. We'll see. Been collecting about 7 years, guys. About 7 years. No RPGs. Any Lee Enfields? I've got a #1 Mark III SMLE right there. And P14 Enfield too, right there. Hang on, guys. My live sub count just turned off. Let's fix that. Good to go. All right. What countries are the SKSs from? So I've got a Yugo SKS right there, and then a couple of Narinkos as well. All right. No Russian SKSs, not yet. I don't have any Tavors either. Any US-made Brownings, I'd love to, but no, I don't have any of those either. Anyway, if you guys got questions, throw it in the chat. I'll do my best to answer it. And yeah, appreciate you guys just being here. Have great taste. Thanks, I appreciate that. FN509, I'd love to have one. None of those either. I got about 8 Mosins, guys. Yeah, got a few Mosins. Oldest gun is this Japanese Matchlock right there. Show the Bison. Yeah, so mine is a PSA Stuyson. So that right there is the magazine. That's a 52 round magazine, helical mag, and it's cool. 9mm. It's from PSA, so it's just a clone, but I like it. It's a little quirky, but it's still cool. Let's see. Got a couple of launchers right here, guys. TAC 79. It's a 37mm, as well as this Federal Riot gun. And this one's a Daniel Defense M4 V7 Pro. So, yeah, this Matchlock is pretty old, man. Definitely old. I got this old Mosin right here as well, 1898. Imperial Mosin. Definitely cool. All right, got a few things right here too, guys. Eddie, how you doing, man? Thanks for being here. H&K, yes, that right there, SR9T. Love your stream. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. What's the black gun under the Mosin? Oh, this one right here. This is a Beretta ARX. It does have the TAC-D launcher from Exotic Ammo. So yeah, kind of cool. No scope for the Mosin. I used to have a PU Mosin, but I traded it away. Kind of wish I didn't, but it is what it is. The Mosin is one of my favorite rifles. Absolutely, yeah. It was my first rifle, actually. I love that thing. Taking that thing to the range is awesome. 380. I've got a 380. I don't know if I have any three. No, I do have a 380 right here. Oh, is it a Cobra 380? Something like that. All right. Pistol carbine. Yes, I've got a couple of... That GHM-9 is one of my favorites. Smallest sniper rifle. I don't know. I don't really have much in that. I've got a SR9T right there from HK and a Romanian PSL. What's the handgun next to the hold-up sign? So this one's a Smith & Wesson Model 2 Army, made in 1864. This is a Bond Arms Cowboy Defender, 45 Colt 410. This is a Type 14 Nambu, World War II Japanese handgun. But yeah. All right. What's the lever gun with that enlarged loop? So that's a Heritage Settler. It's a 22, very affordable lever action. I actually love that thing a lot. Ton of fun, very accurate too. All right, they look very rare. Some of them are, yeah. That matchlock is probably from the 1700s. Okay, nice, nice. Yeah, I'm not sure when, but I figured it's somewhere around then. All right, PPKs, no PPKs yet. What caliber is the Gold Desert Eagle? It's 50 AE. It's a cool one. No M203s, not yet. How many Norinkos? I've got 2, and those are both just SKSs right there. Guys, thanks for almost at 73K 300. I appreciate each and every one of you. Azure Frost, they're all legal, completely legal. And I guess we do have some Legos right there, guys. A little bit of a nerd, but I like Legos. Is the M3 grease gun rare to find? Yeah, I feel like it's probably rare and very expensive too. That's what I would guess. Which is kind of ironic. I don't think they were very expensive to make, but that is what it is. Going up to Mex in a few days to join the Army and go airborne. Nice, Eddie. Nice, dude. You'll do just fine, man. Let's see, Kaiser Wilhelm. I would love to have one of those. World War I French. I can never pronounce it right, dude. It's like Chachot or something. I probably butchered that. Love to have one. Maybe eventually. Okay, Self-Army, Defense, and Department Deployment. Interesting. All right. No Mac 90s. Yeah, no Mac 90s. Simba, how you doing? Thanks for being here. I got any funny Army stories? Yeah, one time I dropped my phone into a porta potty during Army training. I had to fish it out with my hand. That kind of sucked, but I just gotten a new phone, so I couldn't just leave it there. Like I had literally just got it, so I had to fish it out. And then there was no soap to wash my, or no water to wash my hands. So that kind of sucked. What else? I feel like there's some other stories too. Yeah, I did deploy. I went to Afghanistan 2018 to 2019. That was definitely an experience. So it seems dangerous for one man to have that many Legos. Yeah, definitely, dude. But I do have kids in the house, so eventually we'll build them. Simba, thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. Any Browning high powers? No high powers. Hey, thanks for sending all those hearts. Whoever sending that, I do appreciate you. It really helps, seriously. You know, see the receiver on the Steyr M95. I forget off the top of my head what. Let's see. Well, can't really see much, but yeah. Yeah, pretty much all of them are fully functional. There's only a few that need a little bit of work, so. What do I do to afford all this? So I got 90% of this when I was active duty in the Army. I just saved up. I don't know. I drive a Prius, so I save money that way. And then I don't drink, don't smoke, nothing like that. Nothing against it, but just not my thing. And so I just saved up and got as many guns as I could, really. But I do that, or I did that. I'm in the National Guard now. I work a remote job doing some marketing stuff. I go to school full time, trying to become a pilot. And I feel like there's something else I'm missing. But anyway, Army set. Yeah, Army. Do Army participants usually have a contract? Like, are you talking about like if you join? Yeah, you'll definitely you have a contract. I want to go to the National Guard. Yeah, it's National Guard's good. There's lots of great opportunities for all of it. So I'm not a recruiter, by the way, so I'll shoot you guys straight. Any Polish World War? None of those, Kaiser. Thoughts on the P226? I used to have a 226 Legion. I like that thing a lot. I traded it away. I actually traded it for that Steyr SPP right there. But I do miss it. Are any loaded just in case? I do have 2 loaded. Glock 19, HK VP9SK. This is my concealed carry gun. This is my truck gun. So, yeah. But so I take those out every time I'm done with the stream. What brand is a 1911? So mine is a Colt U.S. Army, made in 1917. Any new guns? Just that right there. But yeah, the Colt Python. I'll get some new ones though, pretty soon. Hey, how's it going? Crookside, I appreciate that. Thanks for being here. How much for a Draco? I don't know. I don't have any Dracos. I might get one at some point though. Is there a S stamp on the Steyr receiver? There might be, Owen. I'll have to check after this stream, maybe. Python over King Cobra. I do want a King Cobra. I think those are beautiful as well. So we'll get there. Yeah, you want to see the Daniel Defense again? Let's do it. So yeah, got that Daniel Defense right there. M4 V7 Pro. Got the Vortex mount on there for that LPDO. As well as that Streamlight weapon light as well. So anyway, it's kind of cool. What's the best 1911? Dude, I have no idea. I don't have hardly any 1911s. Just that one old one right there. Ooh, M1 Garand is right there. No Dragunov's rocker, but that's a Romanian PSL. How's that rifle going to protect you when these hands start flying? Dude, I don't know, man. I need to... I have no idea. But let's see. How's it going? Going pretty good, man. Thanks for being here. Jacob, have a great day. I appreciate you. Dude, I hate MEPS too. MEPS freaking sucks. Have fun with that, dude. Whenever you said that, I was just like, man, you'll do fine, but man, MEPS sucks. It's always like super early in the morning. You got to do all that weird stuff. So, any cool stories about any of the weapons used in historical event or owned by some significant person in history? I don't know if any of mine were, but kind of an interesting weapon. This right here, the Smith & Wesson Model 2. This one's made in 1864. So these are like Civil War kind of revolvers. I say kind of because they weren't standard issue. Pretty much soldiers would get these with their personal money. And because it was one of the first to actually have a cartridge. So 32 rimfire is what it was chambered in. And so Wild Bill Hickok had one of these. He carried one of those, as well as, oh my gosh, General Custer had 2 of these that were engraved. And a Japanese samurai fended off a whole bunch of attackers with one of those. So anyway, dude, it always is cold in MEPS. Yeah, absolutely. MEPS and reception, whenever you go to like basic and all that, crazy. Yeah, those Lugers probably do have an interesting story. I don't know that they're original though. This one has 0 markings whatsoever. And then this one's a 1916 DWM. At least it says that, but I think it's a mismatch of parts, to be honest. Yep, got a few M1s, M1 Garand, M1 Carbine. Yes, Raiden, I should work out that arm. It's a little bit, yeah. I probably need a girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend because I'm married. Married, I got kids, so I'll probably hop off in a little bit anyway and go spend some time with the wife, so. I should get a golden AK. That would not be a bad idea. Maybe at some point. Let's see. Any Winchester? Yeah, I do have a Winchester model 1200 right there. Let's see. And the Colts. Hey, thanks so much, Cole. I appreciate you. Stop asking if he has a girlfriend. Yeah. Yeah, I'm married. Married, guys. But out of curiosity, how much do you think your entire collection is worth? Probably 80 to 90K, somewhere around in there. Why 2 LP08s and no regular? I just kind of came across these. So eventually I'll get more. We'll see. I just look for what's a good deal, and then I just pick it up if I can. I'd love to have a Thompson, but none of those yet. What does my wife think of the collection? She's for it, for sure. So I definitely picked right. She's let me get all of this stuff. I mean, the only thing I didn't have any of this stuff before we were married, so she's let me get all this, so pretty nice. Guys, thanks for 73K, 300. I appreciate all you guys. Even when it's cold outside, it's still cold in maps, for sure, yeah. Okay, rolling block. Yep, 4570, rolling block, right there. Let's see the German helmet. Yeah, so that right there is the German helmet. I got that in Pearl Harbor, stationed out in Hawaii for a little bit, so got that and that right there, that Navy Talker helmet. I would love to have a Johnson rifle, absolutely. No MP40s, not yet. Not yet, Roman. I'd love to have one though. No PSA daggers, no 7mm Mausers, I don't think. Yeah, so mine's the SIG M17, but I like it. I do. It's kind of a cool piece of collector's thing. But yeah. You're good. You're good, Eddie. I'm about to hop off too, man. No worries. No worries at all. BAR would be sick. Absolutely. But yeah, guys, I think I'm probably going to hop off. Kind of had a long day. Took the kids to a birthday party and all that. So let's see. I'll let you guys see me and all that before I go, though, and say goodbye. All right, one sec. But yeah, so this is me. I'm Cody. I run the arms room. Thanks for being here, guys. I think I am going to hop off for the night. I'll be back on in the morning, so thanks so much for stopping by. And yeah, like I said, I'll be back on in the morning. But you can't go wrong doing what's right. That's the same we have around these parts. And thanks for stopping by. All right, bye. Love you.